Napoleon once said, "Let China sleep, for when she awakes, she will shake the world." Mao Zedong declared in October 1949 upon the founding of People's Republic of China, "China has stood up." Today, China as second largest global economy and the world's factory floor, Chinese merchandise floods over the global markets. As a permanent member of United Nations Security Council, China is vested with worldwide decision-making power and responsibility. China's relationship with Africa has evolved in stages over 6 decades and has included ideological, economic, political, and security interests. Chinese leaders have long viewed their movement in global terms. China's original decision to reach out to Africa was a necessary part of foreign policy dedicated to spreading Maoist ideology around the world. China joined in common cause to assist the oppressed people of the world, support wars of national liberalization, and provide aid to developing nations in what China labeled the Third World. As Chinese officials and scholars regularly note, China's foreign policy is founded on 3 foundations: relations with major powers, like United States and European nations, neighboring states, like South and Southeast Asia, and developing nations in Africa, Asia, and Latin America. Depending on China's interest, its relations with those blocs have ranged from cooperative to confrontational and provided both challenges and opportunities. Beijing's ability to juggle these 3 sets of relationships is a hallmark of contemporary Chinese foreign policy, and Africa has remained a part of China's broader global engagement since early 1950s. Until mid-1970s, China's Africa policy had 3 primary objectives: breaking out of international isolation, battling the former Soviet Union for primacy in world communist movement, and displacing Taiwan as the internationally recognized government of China. To that, People's Republic of China cooperated with African countries, seeking African support for its membership in United Nations and other international organizations. It was during this period that China announced the 8 Principles on Economic and Technical Aid in 1964, which included this well-known provision governing relation with African nations that said, "The Chinese government never asks for any privileges or attaches any conditions."